Okay, Castlevania 2. With this run, I'm going to make sure that I do not die, I do not go to a church, and also beat it as fast as I possibly can. So, the first thing I'm going to do here is just buy some holy water in this building right here. Make sure it's selected. And here we go. The immediate goal right now is just to make sure I get 50 more hearts so I can buy the white crystal before I proceed to the next town. So you're going to see me doing a little bit of grinding here, especially the first whole night. I'm just going to be grinding the whole night. That was kind of bad. I'm usually doing good there if I get like 25 or more hearts. That section. So yeah, you're going to be seeing me doing grinding on these zombies for the entire night. I have to admit, this is a little monotonous, but it needs to be done. This game requires that you collect around 900 hearts in order to buy everything you need and being able to use all your items. Castlevania 2 is probably my my second favorite Castlevania game. My first favorite is probably Castlevania 4, and then second favorite is Castlevania 2, and then my third favorite would be Castlevania 3. And then, well, third is tied between Castlevania 3 and Symphony of the Night. Both games are pretty good. But I noticed not many people like Castlevania 2, and I'm sure it has to do with the cryptic nature of the game, but I thoroughly enjoy it. And it's a fun game to speedrun too. I'm surprised not too many people like to speedrun this game, because it is fun to speedrun. And I have to say that actually doing this without dying and without going to a church is not easy to pull off. It took me a lot of practice. So as soon as it hits morning, I go in here and I immediately leave, so this guy appears, so I buy the white crystal. So as you can see, last time I actually dropped, and this time I'm going down the steps. Both methods actually take the exact same amount of time, so it don't matter which way you want to go. It's actually safer to go down the steps in case, you know, you might fall in the water. Alright, so the next goal is we want to work our way to the second town over here so we can buy a chain whip. And we need 150 hearts for that. There was a potential floor drop right there and I just missed it. In case you don't know what floor drops are, you will definitely see me doing more of them throughout this game. There is a bunch of optional ones, and then there's a bunch that I actually got to do, and you'll see them coming up here. And oh, I just missed that floor drop too. There's like 3 or 4 floor drops that are basically I have to do that are not optional, and you'll see me do those for sure. Even if it has to have me take like a bunch of attempts in order to pull it off. Oh man, I missed it. I missed him too. Alright, so it's about to turn nighttime for the second time here, and I'm just going to be grinding the entire night again as I work my way up in this town here. And as soon as it hits morning, next morning, I will be exchanging my white crystal for a blue one as soon as possible. At least with these guys, I only had to hit them once. Unlike the previous grinding night, I had to hit them twice. So this is a little bit easier. As you can see, I'm jumping with each hit. It actually saves a little bit of time. You can get more hearts grinding by jumping at them and whipping. Because every time you whip, your character stops for like a fraction of a second, and we don't want to waste any time here. In case you don't know, I also am famous for speedrunning through World of Warcraft under the name Mancow and Jonah. I even have a website dedicated to that, jonahsworld.com, where I even sell a leveling guide on how to speed run through that game as fast as possible. Speed level through it, 1 through 90. So if you're interested in that, you can check that out at jonahsworld.com. I also speed run through the single player campaign in StarCraft 2. And my upcoming goals I have is to speedrun through Castlevania 1, 3, and 4. That is on my agenda. Yeah, this is the only part I don't like about speedrunning through Castlevania 2 is this monotonous grinding here. It's just a little bit of grinding, but then you get back to the game. The timing on that wasn't perfect, but it's good. Now, to the left over there, there is a potential floor drop that allows you to drop down and then keep going to the left end. And I'm not doing that because I'm doing a no-death speed run, and I have to go buy laurels now. I have to buy 2 sets of laurels in this building here in order to do a no-death speed run. Which is also going to cost me 100 hearts. Yeah, sure, I'll take a laurel and another set of laurels here. I'll be using all 4 of those laurels at very specific locations to make sure I don't take too much damage. Also, as you can see, I am level 2 now, and once you hit level 2 during a no-death speedrun in this game, you really got to make sure you don't get hit. Like, each hit I take now is really, really damaging to me in this run, so... Okay, there's a floor drop right here, and I just missed it in the first try. There, I got the second try good. So yeah, like I said, I really got to make sure I don't get hit now. As much as possible. Because the next level up won't happen until the very end of the speed run here. And when you do level up, your life does refill all the way up. And this is also a run where I'm not going to any churches too, so I really got to make sure I don't get hit now. This mansion has one floor drop that I have to do. This is also technically the second mansion in the game, but I'm doing this one first. Okay, the first scary part is coming up here any moment. I'm about to face this knight that has the potential to charge at me and get hit by him. Whew, I got him. Yeah, that knight there has the potential to charge you and hit you, as those knights have random moving back and forth motions. That section right there was not that easy either. And here is this floor drop here. Yes! Drop right down and get that oak steak. Awesome. That floor drop saves literally like a minute. Yeah, don't worry, you won't fall off those blocks if you keep walking forward. Okay, so I'm going to switch to my heart now instead of my crystal, and I'm doing this on purpose to make it so that when I go into the next mansion, there is this moving platform, and I'm going to make sure it does not appear, just to prove to you that you can step on it without needing the crystal. Okay, so here we go. Watch this. So this fortress has a few potential areas where I could get hit. Make sure you wait for those blobs to go up so you don't get hit by those blobs. And then you jump right there and hit this guy. Now this part's hard here. You got to make sure you jump up here quick so you don't get hit by that fireball or drop down and get hit by that guy down there. Good, I got past that. That is a potential spot where I get hit at. Notice how, like, when I jump up like that, I whip. You actually gain a block of height when you whip and jump. And you'll see me do that every time that I have to do a very long jump. And it really does help to make sure that your character does land on a higher area. Yep, I don't gotta buy an oak steak up there, because I got one at the previous stage thanks to that floor drop. Okay, there's another potential spot where I could get hit at. And that's right after dropping down here and trying to hit this knight. Yep, that knight can sometimes hit me, and I killed him, so that's all good. Oh, I missed that. Yep, what a horrible night to have a curse. I seem to be making decent time right now. And I still have only got hit once this whole game. And that was at those spikes at that floor drop. So far so good. Switch to my laurels. This is the first time I use a laurel here. This could take a lot of damage if you don't use a laurel here. In case you're wondering what that little blooper was right there, that's my camera actually turning off. My camera turns off after 4 gigabytes of video footage recording, and then I gotta turn it back on, so that's what that was all about. Alright, so this is probably the hardest mansion in the game, and this is probably the hardest area in the game, I would have to say. There's a lot of potential spots where I can get hit. Death is slightly a challenge. Ooh, I just got hit there. I take that as a damage boost, but hopefully that won't hurt me too bad. Alright, so I did get hit once so far. It's alright if I get hit a few times, but these hits can add up. We're still doing alright. Just keep on going here. I am also low on hearts. I am really trying to get more hearts now. Okay, this is a floor drop that I have to do. Yes, that's decent timing. Jump and whip. Alright, so here's another floor drop that I have to do, right here. it is possible to actually jump to the right there and jump right into Death's room. It's not easy to pull off, but I can do it like once out of every 3 or 4 tries. I missed right there. That does save a little bit of time. I have to admit, the Battle with Death is something that I really don't look forward to because I have an issue hitting him in a specific rhythm. I'm not the greatest at it yet. I am also still hurting for hearts now, so I am really trying to get more hearts because I need to buy an oak steak here, and I also need to buy $200 Morning Star really soon here. So, ooh, that hurt. I think I could still do this. Yes. It's going to be a little bit more challenging now. Okay, these guys I'm probably going to get hit at least once. I'd take it. Yep. That's to be expected. Yeah, I'm still crunching for hearts right now. Then we don't go up there. Whoops, that was a little blooper. First time I'm about to use a golden knife. Nice. Alright, so we're doing decently as far as health is concerned, and time as well. I could be doing a little bit better, but I'll take it. I think we can still do this. We pretty much won't level up until we get to like Dracula's castle. Like right near the end there. I have to do a little bit of grinding now until morning, so I can buy this Morning Star here like really soon. This is an excellent place to grind too. I have to check my time occasionally. As soon as it hits the 5th hour and a half, 5.5, I have to start going up those steps there. And we're only at 182 hearts, so I still need a little bit more hearts. Alright, from here on out now is time crunching time. In other words, I really have to go quick now. And I still have to make sure I don't get hit too. Don't get hit and go as quick as I can. It is possible to get hit by those blobs, but I took care of them. What I just did right there, oh man, I just got hit. That guy never hits me there. Second Laurel. You want to jump and whip here because sometimes those blobs can hit you. I say like 1 out of every 10 runs I get hit by them. Alright, so we got a morning star now, and we're also down to 16 hearts. We need to buy 2 more oak stakes for 100 hearts, and we also need another probably 100 more hearts for the golden knife. There was a floor drop right there that I just missed too. It doesn't save too much time. That was just an optional one. Make sure I got the holy water here because I need to break through this wall here so I can get a flame whip. And there's a little trick right here. You can just jump straight up here and save like 30 seconds or something. This part is going to be hard here if you don't know what to do. You gotta wait till he throws a fireball and then jump. Ouch, ouch. 2 hit points left. And we gotta do this mansion here with 2 hit points. Can I do it? It's gonna be challenging. Alright, there is potential that my game over could be right here. If this knight lets me through or not. Let's see what he does. Oh, phew, that was a close one. There's going to be like 1 or 2 more other spots that's going to be close calls here. And if I get past them, then I'll be pretty confident that I can do the rest of the game without getting hit. I need hearts now. And there's a slight chance that a spider web will hit me here in just a second. You want to make sure you hit these skeletons twice as you jump. It's most efficient. Ooh, that guy just hit me. I still live though. As you can see, a no death speedrun is not easy to pull off. I got one block of life left, and I had to get all the way to Dracula's castle still, with one block of life. Okay, there's a chance that I could get hit right here. There's two optional floor drops, which I just missed. And jumping down here, you can get hit. And I did it. I'm going to use 3 laurels right here, and they all have to be timed precisely. Otherwise, I can lose that last block of life, and my game would be over. Ooh, that one right there is the most important one to use, so you can walk through all these enemies right here. You can see it times it just perfectly. That's a jump right there that hardly no one else I've seen done. And the last mansion, which is also the easiest. The only thing that's hard in this mansion is these blocks right here. I had the potential to fall in the water. Yeah, I still haven't got that down really well yet. I still need to practice that more because it's possible to just fly right through it without stopping once. And I level up. So now I feel very confident that I will be able to complete this without dying. Unless I fall in the water somewhere. Which I probably won't. Notice how I moved back just a little bit there, just so that I won't fall in the water when I jump. And I'm going to use my last laurel right here. Switch back to my golden knife so I can kill these zombies. Oh man, I pressed up at that sign there. That's the first time I ever did that. Alright, this is probably the hardest section right here. Let's see if I can pull this off. Oh yes, I did it. I was not supposed to get hit by that fireball there. Optional floor drop, which I just missed. I seem to have missed every single optional floor drop so far. Yeah, killing death and getting the golden knife definitely does save a lot of time. Alright, so I fumbled a little bit there. And there you have it, 4 days, 7 hours, and 4 minutes according to the game clock. That's pretty good. Especially without dying or without going to a church. Now there's a couple optional floor drops in this mansion here. I just missed one right there. And here's another one right here, which I just missed. And there's going to be one more optional floor drop. It was right there and I just missed that one too. Yeah, so this run could probably be done a minute faster at least if you get all the floor drops. Whoops, I just pressed my Wii controller there. Okay, so I got 12 hearts left. That means 6 golden knives, and that's how many it takes to kill Dracula. Let's see if I can land all 6 of them. And that's that. That's how you beat Castlevania 2 without dying or without going to a church. And I'm going to keep playing this and try to beat my time, and once I do, I'll post another video on YouTube. I usually play it once or twice, like every single day, so eventually I'll be able to beat my time with no problem here. That was a very good run. Actually, I'm very proud of that run I just did, and it's not easy to beat this game without dying, without going to a church. It's very challenging, and it's something that not many speedrunners have been willing to do, because most people who speedrun Castlevania 2, they usually die somewhere in order to go faster. But I felt like it's an appropriate speedrun would be to not die, even if it takes a little bit longer. So I hope you enjoyed this run, and look for more speedruns for me in the future, and peace out.
You scared, motherfucker, you scared, you a scared motherfucker.